Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. I am Starko Gaming and we are back with another Dragon Champion video. If you are level 15 or below, make sure to use the promo code Starko to get a free starter pack. To do so, it is very simple guys. You go in the settings, use promo code, and you enter the code Starko, S-T-A-R-K-O. You press OK and you will receive a free starter pack thanks to Starko Gaming. So you guys enjoy the goodies. So guys, today we have new patch note for the upcoming update, the December update, so we're going to be talking about that. Obviously new characters, new rework, and awesome content. Also some stuff we gotta bitch about. Obviously that's part of the patch note guys, or update details, or whatever you want to call it. So let's bring the Discord server right away guys, and let's take a look at that. So first of all, here we go. Here are the patch notes for the update 1.3.43 that is coming later this week or early next week. It's probably going to be Monday, most likely, a few hours before the season pass get go live pretty much. It will include the long-awaited Panda faction rework. A lot of reworks for the Panda, which is going to be very nice, in lots of nifty features, including a rune recommendation and rune auto settings, as well as important improvement. Here is the full list of what's new in this update. So general added runes recommendation for various player level. Now it should be much easier to understand how to build runes for different heroes and be competitive. So that'll help. It's still better to just watch my video and know what runes to put on every single character, but it's gonna be less complicated for you guys that are not experienced with rune. And then runes auto assign tool for fast assign best possible recommended runes. I'm not sure that's gonna work that good, but we're gonna have to see how it's actually gonna work. Added the remaining personal hero challenge already in the game, which was the Gear 12 challenges for battle pass character and legendary characters. Improved battleground matchmaking already in game. You know, the matchmaking that makes people fighting people they cannot beat now. Terrible matchmaking guys. Terrible dev. If you're watching this matchmaking is trash. The previous one was much better. It's like 50% of the population are loving this matchmaking because they get to face people that like 20% weaker than them, and the rest they have to face people that 20% stronger than them, and they get screwed because they cannot beat them because they're so much stronger. This is a ridiculous matchmaking system, and that needs to be revamped as soon as possible. Once again, the previous one was much better, to be honest. Added the guild activity parameter. What about guild content? That'll be much better than the guild activity parameter, but that's just my thought. Depending on how active your guild is, this will help you attract more new people, and this will be more likely be added to your guild instead of ending up in an abandoned one. Still, we need guild content. You know, content that guilds actually get together, participate in something, not like a guild boss that everybody do their own thing. Other people score so much they screw everybody else in the guild because they cannot participate in the raid. We need something that's gonna involve every guild member, is gonna make it much better. It's definitely not this guild activity parameter. Sorry guys for people excited about this one, but I am not a big fan. Reworking a lot of Panda heroes. See below for detailed description. We're gonna get to that in a minute. It's nice to see Pandas getting a lot of love. Finally, freaking finally, the trash race faction, whatever they want to call it, it's finally getting the love they deserve. They're so cute and chubby and hairy that they deserve all the love in the world, man. New hero. Wait. Season of fireworks start on December 1st. Actually, season of fireworks start on November 30. Usually for most American people might be December 1st on the eastern part of the world, but in the western part of the world where most people watching this video, it's going to be on November 30 at server time reset, obviously. Next we have new hero Uncle O. Now, I'm probably mentioning that totally wrong, and we are just think about the we meet at the truck stop, but Uncle O order Panda and a Ranger, another Ranger as a Panda. This is awesome, available from the season of Firework and Uncle O chess. Added the Radash Arrowstone to tournament shop, so finally something new to the tournament shop for you guys. We've been fighting very hard to make that happen on the test server, and it is paying off, guys. We're finally getting something added to the tournament shop. This is going to be awesome. People who did not 7 stars Radash, now they will be able to achieve it, which is awesome. Added Garrett's Arrowstones to the Battleground shop. 6 months later, we finally get him to the Battleground shop, so finally something to do other than buying gray artifact, just a level artifact on the Battleground shop. That is awesome. I'm gonna be able to finish this Garrett to 7 stars soon. It is amazing. Updated chest scene now. It looks like a real treasury. Okay, cool story, bro. Buff Ardok DSL Rug Hero model got a little makeover. That's actually going to be pretty interesting to see. And by the way, guys, for the new hero Uncle O, we're going to be reviewing the character before the season pass is released, so make sure you keep an eye on the channel. Just subscribe to the channel, guys, and you will not get notified when we actually post that video. Also, if you enjoy this content, drop a like on this video, guys. And before I forget, guys, we also have a Discord server where you can ask me anything and can see everything I'm working on. Discord server link is in the description down below. Okay, so now next one we have here is team selection screen improvement. That's actually going to be very interesting to see what we got. I haven't checked that server yet, so I have no idea what we're going to get with that, but we're definitely going to be checking that out when we take a look at Uncle O. Next we have, you can now see tournament medals on the top of the tournament screen. Okay, cool story, but what about they actually do something in the game? I know it's the plan, but what's the point of doing some update on how we show the tournament medals if they're still a useless thing in the game? You know, come on, do something about it. Various fixes and UI improvement, which we're gonna see in a minute, I guess. Bug fixes, fixed talent leadership ability. I wish they actually explained that one. Explain that one, how it's gonna work better or worse. Basically, talent is getting the nerf track, the nerf hit here, and her leadership is gonna work better pretty much. By the way, guys, Shaking Gaming actually did an amazing video about that. You can actually go Google it and just check the official Dragon Champion Discord server. Go through the Game Changer content. You're gonna see his video up there. Awesome video about that, what's happening with talent and how she's gonna get fixed. Fix additional points for the incomplete team in Battleground, so people who started to cheat on other people, well, not really cheat, but abuse another part of the system where they will just set one defense and press the button, so people could not actually get all the offense points. Then they will win because they could get all their offense points. Well, pretty much now it's fixed. So now if you don't have you know, defense, if you only have one defense on 10 slot there, well, your opponent is gonna get all the free points and you're gonna get screwed. So you can't do that anymore, which is pretty awesome. Balance change Panda rework, we talk about that. We are happy to present the long-awaited Panda rework. Some heroes get a little tweak and rebalance while others has been properly reworked. Also, Panda has received a new buff, self-control. When this buff is active, a hero is immune to daze, stun, and turn meter reduction, similar to how daze prevent from getting turn meter bonus, but the other way around. Amber has also received a unique buff, Inner Fire, that grant her 5% potency for each stack. Okay, that's interesting. Ember was already very powerful, so this is very interesting. We will also like to let you know that we plan to add some more Panda change, so please stay tuned for more tweak in the future. For example, for Lake leadership ability, we'll like to thank Game Changer crew as well as the theory crafting community for sharing their suggestion. Now let's get started with those rework. So first we have the Kin Lee, basic attack, Blades of Fury, deal 170% physical damage to an enemy. If Kin Lee has more health than the target, this attack deal 250% physical damage instead. Previously, this attack deal 50% more critical damage if the target has full health. This attack is guaranteed to land a critical hit. So basically, this attack will do more damage, which is awesome. You bring more damage to the filler, which is great. Second ability, Jade Wave, deal 300% of physical damage to enemy, a 50% chance to apply a armor increase to 3 allies for 1 turn. That's actually amazing. Previously has a 50% chance to apply tenacity increase to 3 allies for 1 turn. But what about, maybe I'm crazy, but what about giving him armor and tenacity to 3 allies to actually make them stronger? I think that will make him even more usable. I think that, especially as a starter tank, I think that will be amazing for him. But anyway, that's just what I think. 5-on-1, the third ability here. Remove 2 debuffs, gain that talent and armor increase for 2 turns, recover 25% health. If Kin Lee is the last remaining fighter, he gains damage increase and critical chance increase for 2 turns and dodge increase for 3 turns. So no more crazy dodge on Kin Lee apparently, so they're actually nerfing his dodge, which is kind of disappointing because previously it was gaining talent and dodge increase for 2 turns, removing 2 debuff and recover 25% HP. So basically he got nerfed. Yeah, I'm not sure that's a good move because well, we're supposed to get them buffed, not get nerfed. At least that's how I feel about this ability. If you guys feel differently, let me know in the comment section, obviously. Next, we have the Leadership Lord of the Great Houses. Ally Panda gain 30% of their maximum health. Panda recover 5% health for each critical hit deal, and each buff apply Panda with full health to recover 5% turn meter. Instead, previously, all ally Panda gain 30% maximum health. And well, basically, they added the 5% turn meter. That's pretty much what they did. That's actually a great improvement to that leadership, making his leadership much better than Petraeus now, unless the leadership Petraeus get a huge overall too. We're gonna be seeing that next apparently. Petraeus, please mind that the title and the icon for some ability have been changed to suit them better. Okay, cool story, bro. So first ability, Dragon Strike, deal 200% of magic damage to enemy. Kin Lee and a random ally gain shield to equal to 25% damage dealt. Previously a 50% chance for Kin Lee and random ally to gain shield equal to 50% damage dealt. So less shield, but Kin Lee and the random ally is guaranteed to get a shield. I'm not sure I'm a big fan of that, to be honest. 25% shield on the damage dealt. If the damage is not improved, that's still a terrible shield, which does not do anything good. So not a big fan of that basic ability here. Second ability, Mid Station, gain a tenacity increase and apply it to 4 allies for 2 turns. And allies from the order gain tenacity increase and self-control for 2 turns instead. Previously applies an armor increase to all allies for 2 turns. So the armor increase is gone. The armor increase is literally gone. So that, sorry guys, I'm just amazed that they nerfed the crap out of that. The armor increase was like the best, one of the best thing at Kin Lee. I'm actually not a big fan of this one. So far, the Kin Lee rework is not very interesting. Yes, the tenacity increase is good. The self-control for 2 turns is good, but man, that armor increase is going to be lacking here. Definitely, unless we get it from another skill, which I'm not sure. Anyway, let's keep going with the skills here. We have the third skill. That was actually the third ability. So the second ability did not change. So that was the third ability. Okay, next we have the passive ability. fortitude. When applying a shield, Petraeus heal an ally by 25% of the shield. When applying a shield, it's used to be, and when applying a shield, Petraeus has 40% chance to heal an ally by 30% of the shield. So this is definitely an improvement. So the passive is great improvement, but man, that basic attack and that third skill, I am not happy about that. I think that's gonna make Petraeus less valuable in a team. That's my personal opinion. Okay, next guys, we have Shaolin, the Panda Sushi Healer, guys. First, triple serving. Second ability, Shaolin and 4 allies recover 30% of their turn meter and gain regeneration for 2 turns. Shaolin's gain 1 more stack of regeneration and self-control for 2 turns. Previously, he used to attack the enemy for 3 times and each time 140% physical damage. So this is definitely a huge improvement. Turn meter increase, regeneration. This is amazing buff. This is amazing change for him, which is awesome. And his passive ability, Shaolin, well-fed master. Shaolin deal 1% more damage for every 4% of his health, an additional 10% if he has a full health. So this is definitely a huge improvement for him. He's going to be doing a lot more damage now, which is something he was really lacking. So with his second skills buff, his passive ability buff, I think he's actually might become a usable character. So I actually have to rank the bastard up. Damn, I'm gonna eat some sushi with him. And next we have Master Jewel again. Please mind that the title and icon for some abilities has been changed to suit them better. So first we have the basic ability Slashing Blow. Deal 250% of physical damage to an enemy if the target is afflicted by slow. Turn meter is reduced by 30% and a 50% chance to inflict slow for 2 turns. Previously, it was a 50% chance to inflict slow for 2 turns, and if the target is affected by slow, the turn meter is reduced by 30%, which seems pretty much the same exact thing that we just read. I don't know if I'm mistaken, guys. Let me know if I'm doing something wrong, but I kind of see the same freaking writing, just in different setup writing. I don't know. Let me know, guys. What do you think? Second ability, Path of the Tiger. Deal 220% physical damage to all enemies. If all enemies receive damage, gain damage increase for 2 turns. Previously, Master Jewel and the 3 allies recover 30% of their turn meter, gain regeneration and armor increase. Yeah, this is again increases damage, auto enrage. You're not going to be using this ability, and it reduces the survivability. Armor increase is gone for Petraeus. Armor increase is gone for Master Drill. That does not feel like, it does not taste good in my mouth, to be honest, guys. This is not the way. You know, like the Mandalorian, I like to say this is the way. Well, this is not the way. At least that's my opinion. The third ability, Martial Knowledge. Gain critical chance increase, critical damage increase, and counter attack for 2 turns. Recover 35% of health and 50% of turn meter, which actually I think it's good. Previously, Master Jewel assumed the battle stance gains 50% of turn meter, 35% HP, which is the same, and Master Jewel gain 30% critical chance and 30% critical damage. So now this effect can be prevented or removed, because he is not getting a battle stance anymore. He's just getting the buff. So yeah, not a big fan. So it looks like Master Jewel got it by a huge nerf on his second and third ability, guys. Now let's take a look at the passive ability. Master Jewel is immune to blindness. Master Jewel can target and counterattack invisible enemy. Increase the currency by 15%, an additional 5% for each living panda in the party. Previously, Master Jewel is immune to blindness. If Master Jewel is the last remaining fighter, he takes 50% less damage from all sources. Now it's nice he can actually target invisible target, but we never really used them for that, so that's not really a buff here. Their currency buff might kind of be nice, but that does not do that much. What I see here is another nerf, because if he's the last living Panda on the team. Now he takes full damage instead of taking 50% damage from all sources. So again, I'm not a big fan of the change on all his skills. Well, the first skill, the basic ability is pretty much the same, but all the other skills kind of feel like they want to nerf him, which I don't like. I don't like at all. Okay, next we have Rin the Unseen. Passive ability, Shadow House Technique. Rin the Unseen has 40% chance to get invisibility at the end of her turn. Each living alive Panda Defender or Panda Warrior increases this chance by 20%. Invisible Rin Unseen increases physical damage by 35%, which is actually pretty nice. But you know, previously increased physical damage by 15%. And additional 3% for each living panda in the party. So she already had 30% physical damage increase in the full panda team, and now she only get 35%. I don't feel that's enough for her. I don't feel that's enough for her, guys. Especially that it's not going to be steady now. She's going to be able to. She's only going to be able to get the invisibility based on RNG. Not a fan. Rin needs to be buffed the crap out. Her damage is trash, and that needs to be up, and they did not do anything about that. So another fail attempt at buffing a panda character. Next we have Amber. Amber gets a new unique buff, Inner Fire C passive ability for disruption. Now we have a rework on all her ability. I don't get it. She was like the perfect panda. But anyway, Fireball, basic ability, deal 250% magic damage to enemy, remove 1 stack of fire stack from Amber and inflict burning for 2 turns. For each inner fire stack removed previously, deal 250% of magic damage to enemy, and a burn target will be dealt 30% of magic damage instead. So I think that is just a reward with the new buff is about the same amount of damage that's going to be happening. I believe so. Second ability, Meteor, deal 300% magic damage, stun the target for 1 turn, remove 3 inner stack from Amber and deal 50% extra damage, and remove 1 buff for each inner stack removed. So it's better than previous one. Maybe a little bit less damage. You're going to be getting 350% damage instead of 400% damage, but you'll be able to do buff removal. So I think that's actually a huge improvement. Spirit of Zunayo, deal 280% magic damage to all enemies, inflict burning for 2 turns to all enemies without burning. Remove 9 inner fire stacks for Ember and deal 25% of magic damage for each inner stacks remove. Oh damn, that's gonna hurt. So up to 9 inner stacks. It all depends how many inner stacks you have, but if you have 9 inner stacks, that's 175% damage plus 280%. That's 475% AoE damage. That is gonna hurt. That is gonna freaking hurt. Their AoE is gonna be nuts. At least I like to think. Next we have the passive ability, Heart of Flame, and gain 1 inner fire stack for 3 turns at the end of the turn, a 20% chance to gain 1 additional stack for each living panda for any burning remove from enemy or remain unkill enemy embers. Gain 1 inner fire for 3 turn. Each stack of inner fire increased potentially by 5%. Wow, but she's not going to be gaining more HP at the end of the turn, but who cares? Her damage is going to be nuts. Her damage is going to be freaking crazy, guys. She might actually become a meta in the panda team just because of that. I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. Okay, next we have Lake. Lake, Refreshing Stream. Second ability, deal 200% magic damage to all enemies. Remove all burning stacks from Deal an extra 40% magic damage and remove 1 buff for each burning stacks removed from that enemy. So more buff removal. So Lake and Ember together are going to be nuts. They're already nuts, but they are going to be even worse to face, man. This is going to be awesome. Glad I finally built my Lake. I'm glad. Okay, so and okay, remove one buff for each burning stack removed from the enemy. Previously, remove all burning stacks from deal extra 50% magic damage for each burning stacks removed from the enemy, and a 50% chance to inflict potency decrease. This is so much better ability now for legs, definitely. And then his passive ability increased tenacity by 25%, an additional 5% for each living panda in the party. If Ember is on the battlefield, she received the same buff. Wow, that is awesome. Previously it was, if Lake doesn't take damage for a turn, he gain ace for 1 turn. That's like a huge workaround. This is actually how rework shall be done. Ember, Lake, they got it right. Foul, not Foul, but Duo, Rin, they totally missed the ball. Even Petraeus and Kinley, they failed. They basically give a incredible buff to the 2 strongest panda we already have, and they nerf the other pandas that needed buff pretty much so far from what I can see, except for maybe the sushi eater Shaolin. And next we have Foul Grace, third ability, gain a dodge increase and apply it to 4 allies for 2 turns, gain a cheat death for 2 turns. Previously used to apply dodge increase to all ally. Now it's only 4 allies, and I don't know if it's only, or I think it's only her that gains cheat death for 2 turns. So it's kind of feel like a nerf here. Again, another, you know, the weakest panda actually don't get the buff they should be getting, while the strongest panda gets crazy damage buff, at least from what I can see here. Now let's take a look at this passive ability though. We might be wrong. Increase physical damage by 30%. Critical hits inflict a burning for 1 turn, and if there is living panda ally, the living ally panda mage previously okay, so critical hit inflict burning for 1 turn only if you have panda mage in your team. Previously it was stronger. I'm sorry, but previously if you had 5 panda in your team, you'll get 55% physical damage increase. Now you only get 30% chance to apply some burn. Oh my god, they just don't get it sometimes. This is ridiculous. Crazy buff to Lake and Ember, and a good buff to Shaolin, and every other panda in my opinion are weaker than they used to be. At least that's how I see it. Anyway, I want to hear your feedback on that, guys. If you feel the same way as I do, or if I'm completely wrong and those are all amazing buff, let me know in the comment section. And next we have the new hero, Uncle O, Order Panda Ranger Firecracker. First ability, deal 250% physical damage to an enemy, decrease days or burning target turn meter by 20%. So some TMR is actually pretty nice. A second ability, you better watch out, deal 420% physical damage to an enemy. This attack cannot be dodged. That's awesome. Half of the damage from this attack penetrate their shield. Hilda gain shield equal to 25% of the damage dealt. So this guy is gonna go with Hilda. Very, very good. That's gonna be awesome. Festive Firework. Third ability, inflict a currency decrease on all enemies for 2 turns. Apply critical damage increase to all allies for 2 turns. Apply critical chance increase to all allies spender for 2 turns, and restore 1 turn to each Hilda ability. Oh my god, this is awesome. And the last ability, the passive ability, Alchemist Secret, a 60% chance to inflict days of burning on 3 random enemies for 2 turns after using skill. So this is actually pretty outstanding. Now if we could, so basically from what I can see here, there's gonna be a team of panda. There's going to be 2 teams of panda, and that second team of panda might actually be much better than the first one. So the meta panda team is actually going to be Lake lead with Ember, Shaolin, Uncle Ho, and Hilda. That is going to be a crazy team, and I'm only missing Uncle O, so we're going to be able to build that team pretty damn soon. Oh, I got to build Shaolin too, but it's pretty sad that Foul, Rin, Dro, Kinley, and Petraeus are kind of left out of this. I think that they did that on purpose so we can build a different Panda team, force people to invest their resources to build a different Panda team, actually make that. I think that's what they did, because they pretty much draw as only usable in raids, still only usable in raids, and actually got nerfed for raids too. His TMR is still gonna work, but his durability is trashed now, so I'm not a big fan of this rework, guys. I don't know how you guys feel, but I am pretty disappointed. I am pretty disappointed, guys. Anyway, you guys let me know in the comment section what you think. So that's pretty much all we had to talk about today. Sorry guys, this was a long patch notes video, update details, whatever you want to call it. So sorry that I had to talk for so long, but hopefully we get to discuss some of the stuff, guys, in the comment section down below or on the Discord server, obviously. So guys, you all keep enjoying playing Dragon Champion, and I will see you guys again in the next video. Thank you.